So for today, we're going to be looking at the Navigators Raiment set for the Warlocks. Apologies, this took forever, but I am taking a little bit of a hiatus from Destiny 2, just playing the game itself. But I'm probably going to start making some videos because, again, we have a lot of content to go through before the new Frontiers expansion comes out. So if you guys don't know, Navigators Raiment, we've already done the review video and the shader video, they're both right here, and we've already done the Hunter and Titan video, they're both right here as well. Definitely check them out because I do think the Navigator Raiment set is really good, and you also only have this season until it's over, so you definitely should get the season pass and get the armor because I do think it's worth it. But if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because that also does help. Other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, we're going to be using the stag for the exotic. For the actual piece that we're looking at, it's going to be Navigator's Raiment gloves. For the other piece, it's going to be Hexrot robes, the carapace boots, and then the Iron Forerunner bond. For the actual shaders, it's going to be Dreaming Spectrum from everything from the head down. For the actual head, it's going to be the whatever that says, trajectory, specifically because it has blue steel, which is what I wanted to combine with obviously Dreaming Spectrum. So this one's technically kind of changing because Dreaming Spectrum is usually going to make almost everything look really cool because it combines everything into one color. That being said, I specifically chose it because we're using the stag, so I wanted to combine as much pieces that have bone color. Now, to be fair, it's not a one-to-one. Obviously, the stag has much more of a white bone color than the Dreaming Spectrum. Dreaming Spectrum has much more of a like a very, what's it called? Like the contrast is very high compared to the helmet, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Overall, I like this set quite a bit. Is it the best one? Probably not, just because there are some other fits here that I'm like, I fuck with this one heavily, but this one is still pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. As for the next set, we're going to be utilizing the Navigator's Raiment hood and the Navigator Raiment boots. For the actual exotic, it's going to be sun bracers with the Eyes of Mercury ornament. For the other pieces, it's going to be Lycan robes and then the Pruna Luster bond. For the shadering, First Frost is what we're using just because I feel like that's the best shader you could use when combining it with the Eyes of Mercury. This one, I'm be honest, I really like combining Lycan robes with the Eyes of Mercury. I think these two just fucking go well so hard, and then combining with the Navigator's Raiment specifically because the helmet has fur, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then the Navigator's Raiment boots also just gives off that it goes well together because it gives it that much more of a like cohesive look. Obviously they're part of the same set, but then Pruna Luster bond, honestly, because it has fur as well, but it also has a little bit of that glow. So I think this one is probably the cooler one, not the best one. I think this one is super cool, but I don't know if it's the best one just because like I've done this combo before, and if I'm being quite honest, the next set also have used in the combos before. So it's one of those like, I like this one, but I know people would probably be like, nah, this one's all right. So let me know what you guys think about the second one. As for the third set, we're going to be using Skull of Dire Ahamkara with the Hateful Wish ornament. And then for the actual Raiment pieces, it's going to be the Navigator Raiment gloves again, and then the Navigator Raiment bond. For the other pieces, Chasm of Yule, and then Veil Tithe boots. So I like this set a lot. Now, granted, I usually explain this when I use an exotic that's pretty terrible. No one's going to be using Skull of Dire Ahamkara. Provides additional damage resistance during Nova Bomb. Cool, I guess. Nova Bomb final blows and weapon final blows while you have Devour grant super energy. So they did change a little bit of it. It's way better than it used to be, but I really don't see anyone like hyping this exotic up. Rightfully so. I still think the DR while doing Nova Bomb is going to be useful sometimes. Honestly, I feel like just Nova Bomb needs just a better, like, not better, but like more damage. Maybe this exotic can give it something else. I don't know. Either way, it's one of those things like the exotic itself looks really cool. It's just that no one's going to be using it because, again, why even would you? But for the, actually, I didn't mention the shader wise, Mercury Vex Chrome, just because it gives you that really cool, like, dark bone color. And yeah, I definitely like this one. Will I be using this one a lot? I will be using this set in the sense of I would switch the helmet out for something else, or like maybe the boots or the arms. Like, this set is just really cool because Chasm of Yule is really cool. That being said, you don't have to use Chasm of Yule if you don't want. I think another good set would probably be literally any hives piece. The one that comes to mind for me would be the Taken King set. I think that one's really cool, especially since now they've changed how the shaders work. It's not super like obnoxious anymore. So I would probably try that one out just to see how that fit looks. But I actually do think this fit looks really cool. Honestly, I would just turn off the glove or the bond for this one. I would have no bond for this because I feel like that would make this even better in my opinion. And then last but not least, we have this, which I'm gonna be honest, this one is probably the weirdest one. Not the worst, mind you, but weird definitely. For the exotic, we're gonna be using necrotic grips. Base look, I feel like the base look goes really well with the corrupting echo bond. Carapace boots again, Navigator Raiment boots, Navigator Raiment robes, and then the corrupting echo cover. So shader wise, battle tempered, I like this shader. I'm not saying this is a bad set. I don't think it's a bad set. It's just a fucking weird set. If I'm being honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the Navigator Raiment robes when I use it in a set. As a whole, with every other piece being the Raiment set, I think it looks really cool. But when you use it as an individual piece, it's just kind of like, where am I going with this type of situation? Granted, I could probably put some of the pirate pieces that we have from Season of Plunder, but the whole reason Season of the Plunder is the whole reason that set is good is because the chest piece is really good. So I don't know if switching the maybe the boots for this would be pretty cool, but that, I don't know. This is not a bad set, mind you. I think it's the worst probably in this set. Actually, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because I think the first one's pretty cool. Second and third are definitely really cool. Then I guess this one is the worst, just because I definitely don't see myself using this, especially with the necrotic grips. I've made so many good necrotic grip sets. This one's definitely the worst one in my opinion, now that I really think about it, just because actually I'm really kind of tempted to go into the necrotic grips folder, because if you guys don't know, I have a folder dedicated to like previous season or previous season sets, which I started like a few seasons back. I don't even remember how long ago, but I have a few of them. You know what? Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. I'll see you guys later.